Hey there, Heather. Ho, there's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another PC Replay Baseball video. We are doing the Cutter Classic Tourney, of course, as we always have done for a while. 64 teams qualify, 21 teams times the three teams per thing, and then a 64th team, two things of 32 to get this far, get these teams that you see in round one. Now we're in round four, aka the semifinals. The 1908 Cubs are one win away from a trip to the final, and the 93 Orioles winning a key game in New York against the 55 Yankees 6-5 in the 10th. The Cubs winning 4-1. McDougal with a 2-run home run that was supposed to win the game for the Yankees, but the Orioles came back in the ninth with a run and then got a run in the 10th to win. Now, let's head to the schedule. Of course, based on geography, we will be in New York to start. The 93 Orioles and the 55 Yankees. Like you've seen, a former Yankee in real life. The 93 team, no massive changes. Ooh, there is a massive change. There is a massive change. Macklemore, they're gonna bench Reynolds. Jack Floyd in right field. I don't know who you put in right field. To be honest with you, I would probably put Damon Buford in, if anything. Yeah, they're gonna put Damon Buford. Yeah, it was a smart move. They're gonna put Macklemore at second. Reynolds is out, and Damon Buford will play right field. The 55 Yankees, who are they gonna yank? Howard Collins. I don't know. Scootman is DHing, so I think they're going to take a carrot. I think they're going to take a chance on this. I would.
Replay Radio is live from New York. Top of the first.
The Orioles win. It's 3-1 for them. The Yankees win. It's 2-2. We have a game 6 in Baltimore tomorrow. What? Johnny Cooks, 3-1 with a 3.42 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 5 walks. 21 years old, 87 in real life. He will face Brady Anderson, 282 with 4 runs, 7 RBIs. Pitch in the way. And
no outs, men on first.
And sequence 7. Sponsor this. Macklemore. It's played left. Macklemore. It's a 1-4. Wild pitch. It has to be a 4 or higher. It is a 3, so that means
no outs, men on first.
Like Mark Macklemore, 3 RBIs. He would be a good second baseman. And a base hit for him. Move to second base. Maybe they don't need Reynolds. First and second.
No outs. Men on first and second.
Here's Mike Devereaux,
the defense is playing in at the corners.
Center fielder, who's a pretty good defensive center fielder. 13 RBIs.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Devereaux bunt. Andy Carey seizes and gets Brady at third. The runners will move left. Well,
one
that's
out.
The smart move. Get
men on first and second.
Here's Harold Baines, 239, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Legendary player for the White Sox. In fact, while he was still playing baseball for Texas, the White Sox retired his number, which was kind of awkward for an active player. Nevertheless, here's Baines. And he hits a base hit. And that will probably score Macklemore. Will it? I think I'll hold. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Hey. And he scores. An RBI single by Baines makes it 1-0 Baltimore.
1 out. Men on first and third.
Here's Hoyles. He leads this playoff with 22 RBIs. He has 5 home runs and a 262 average. Line out to center. Devereaux should be able to score. I wouldn't put against him. And a mistake. So it's a sac fly by Hoyles, makes it 2-0. And did Mantle make an error? The answer is no. Gotta be a high step.
2 outs, so men on first.
So Hoyles with a sac fly, that'll work. Rich Ripken, 284. He leads the playoff in home runs with 8. He's not known for his home run power as much. 17 RBIs. And he hits a base hit. Haynes will move to third, so Baltimore's moving right along.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here's Mike Pecoraro, 327, 207 RBIs. He was a former Yankee at one time. He was a hero for the Minnesota Twins in the 91 playoffs against the Blue Jays, hitting a winning home run in the 10th inning of Game 3 of the LCS. Pitch to him. And he flies to right. Nice catch. Baines left.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the first.
Speaking of former Yankees, Mike Mussina, who spent some time with the Yankees after leaving Baltimore, 3-0 in this season, 3 ERA, 9 strikeouts, 5 walks. 24 years old, he was 14-6 in real life for the 93 Orioles. that, you're thinking, well, the 93 Orioles didn't make the playoffs. How did they make it through this thing? Well, the 93 Orioles in the seasonal replay won the AL East over the Blue Jays in a one-game playoff, faced the White Sox, and I believe they lost to the White Sox. Can't remember, but nevertheless, they got in for that avenue. The 55 Yankees lost the World Series to the Dodgers. They did well in the 55 replay. Hank Bauer leads off 169 with 2 RBIs. And he will walk.
No outs, men on first.
It's weird that you have a guy who's 3 for 35 with 2 RBIs, but Spooner's going to DH. I'll take it, Joe Collins. To go, please. Well, he just shut my mouth.
No outs, bases empty.
A 2-run tater tot. We are tied. His average now is 111. Well, maybe the Yankees were onto something, and I wasn't. But they're barely 2-3 with 5 RBIs. It's at the Macklemore. Possible infield single. Oh boy. Hey.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Mantle, 254 with 14 RBIs, including 6 home runs. If we drive to the left, Brady will not be able to make it, but he'll keep it in front of the
No outs, men on first and third. The first baseman is playing in.
I know he's loose. 12 RBIs. He had a grand slam in the last round. He needs something. Get to Ripken. But it's a 6-4-3 minute make. It is. That's 4 runs. And it's not credited as an
2 outs,
RBI.
base is empty.
Well, here's Verdugo, 415 with 4 home runs, 14 RBIs. So he's got the RBIs, guys, too. Hit to Macklemore. Got him. But the Yankees put their own on the board. 3
runs,
so
3
5
hits,
runs combined in
and
the
none
first
left
game,
on.
first inning. Well, there were 5 runs combined in the Cubs-Orioles game yesterday.
Top of the second.
So these guys really like their offense. Here's Damon. Damon Buford coming in to play right field. Malcolmore usually plays right field, but they decided not to trust Reynolds, so they put Malcolmore at second. They needed a right fielder, and Damon Buford is coming in. He's like, I can hit. And a base hit. Well, bringing it right. Well, Damon's father, Don Buford, plays for the 69 Orioles.
No outs, men on first.
Must be a tough time to be part of the Buford family. Here's David Segui batting 9th, 6 RBIs. Hit the bunt, Hunter. Base hit. Right off his glove. Buford will stay at second. First and second.
No outs, men on first and second.
Up to the top of the order.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
And he'll walk. Bases full of O-dogs, as I call them. Malcolmore's got
No
a chance
outs,
to prove
bases loaded.
he
The
should have
first
been.
baseman is playing in.
He was there all along. And he will line up to left. Buford should try to score. And it does. It's an sac fly by Macklemore. Breaker. Fairly run free. A 2 and a 5. It has to be a low number. It's a 2. Oh, they did move. Yeah.
1 out.
So 2.
Men
So
on
Buford
second and
moved to
third.
Third. Anderson the second. So this looks like an RBI for Devereaux. It's set to Hunter. Hospital field single. Oh, he's out. But it's an RBI grounder to Devereaux. It's a 4-3. And that's not gonna
2 outs, men on third.
Oh, all right, here's Baines.
Call 4.
Buddy walks. And EHB meaning early hook. And with
2 outs,
Oilers
men on
coming to
first
plate,
and third.
They are going to take down Cubs. I think. A 1-1 possible pickoff. Oh, it is picked off. Well, he does his job.
2 runs, 2 hits,
4-3,
and
so
1 left on.
Not Cubs.
Bottom of the
Picks
second.
him off. Alrighty then. Here's Andy Carey, 125 of an RBI. Deep fly, but Buford makes the catch. Right
1
field,
out,
remember,
base is empty.
Small. This is Old Yankee Stadium's porch after all. There's Billy Hunter, 191 and 2 RBIs. Brandon to second. And they get left nothing to score.
1 out, men on first.
There's Irv Norman, the left fielder. Hunter,
1 out, men on first and third.
Bauer. At the second, and possible error. No, no error on that. It's an RBI grounder.
2 outs, men on first.
And here comes Collins. Went deep last time.
Ball four.
Look, that's EHP on him.
2 outs, men on
Is
first
there a
and second.
chance? Nope. They gotta yank him. Well, he's a gamer. It's 4-4. Yeah, Yogi Berra though. You seen it out, and here comes Poole. Jim Poole's gonna come in the second. I'm surprised.
Ball four.
Okay, not fair. I'm not going to get
2 outs, bases
It's
loaded.
gonna be triple.
Ball four.
He blocks him. It's an RBI.
2 outs,
but an
bases
RBI
loaded.
nonetheless. Scooter. He lines out Anderson with a catch. So Poole at least
2
keeps
runs,
the bases loaded.
2 hits, and 3 left on. Top of the third.
5-4. Yeah, they were gonna take credit. And it will be Larson. Or did Vern have to wait? So Don Larson is gonna come in to pitch. As well.
Strike three.
1 out, bases empty.
Pipkin grounded to McDougal. He throws to Collins. 6-2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Hanks.
Strike
He
three.
strikes out. So no.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the third.
I'm in the third, and here comes McDougal. Hits it to Macklemore. He gone. Now
1 out, bases empty.
here's Carey.
Strike three. You're out.
She.
2 outs, bases empty.
We're out. Hunter. Hits it to first. Possible error. But he's okay, so 3 of 3 down as well.
And just like that, the inning's
Just
over.
like that,
Top of the fourth.
throughout the welcome mat. And now the electronic scoreboard is in play where Don Larson goes no. It's perfect game. Buford will lead off. And he grounds at the carry, who forces Collins 5-3 on the low score.
1 out, bases empty.
Downtime in Marlboro is sponsoring this thing. Here's a key. White ball, Bauer makes the catch, 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Brady. Hey, Brady, quite contrary. Where does your flower grow? In a garden. Alcott.
2 outs, bases empty.
Yes, tie the game. Larson is going to have to come out. Yeah, he's coming out. He's coming out, and it's going to be Scooter Fall. I think they're really running out of bullpen arms because of all those arms they used. Applemore flies to Brent Noren. Well, Anderson tied the game.
1
with a
run,
tater tot.
1 hit, and none left on.
Both serves
Bottom of the
definitely make
fourth.
decisions. Who's a B? Well, he's got Noren. He'll be okay.
Strike three. You're
He
out.
gets Noren. It pulls like
1 out, bases
I
empty.
could pitch through the pain, if you will.
Strike
Power.
three.
Slashing.
You're out.
Strike 3.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Collins. Hits in the short, and he's gone. So Poole doing pretty well.
And just like that, the inning's
Just like
over.
that. Ball towards that bat.
Top of the fifth.
And here comes Devereaux.
Strike three. You're out.
1 out, bases empty.
Baines. Deep fly, but Norm makes the catch. He was looking for that home run.
2 outs, bases empty.
Wales. Flies to left, so Strudenfond doing pretty well.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
And I'm going to make you mine.
Bottom of the fifth.
On to the 5th. Barra comes to the plate. 2 1/3, yeah. I wouldn't. It's going to be Jamie Moyer. They're going to put him in to pitch. Hera rounds at the first. He stomps on first base himself.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Mano. And he lines it right to Macklemore. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Scooter. Trying to get those runs.
2 outs, man on second.
Especially McDougal, who's got 14 of those RBIs. And he lines out, so Moyer does his job.
No runs, 1 hit,
Damage after
and
the
1
double
left
base
on.
squeeze. Looks like they probably
Top of the 6th.
tied themselves up to the first few innings. Here comes Ripken.
Ball 4.
Ooh. Now the question in my mind is how long you threw the ball.
No outs, man on first.
Okay. Tags. Ground ball 6-3. Ripken the second.
1 out, man on second.
Here's Buford. Right to Norin, 2 down.
2 outs, man on second.
Good. Flies out, so it's still the Ponton.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
1 more Billy. Lines out, beautiful next sketch. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Hunter.
1 out, man on first.
He might go. Might. He will. So Billy Hunter steals second.
1 out, man on second.
Lauren. Fly ball to right. Hunter will hold.
2 outs, man on second.
Power. And he pops up. All his 6 is done.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the 7th.
On to the 7th. Wide shot. So straight ball to Brady.
Ball 4.
All 4. So that's going to be the end of his day.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
But Brady's going to try to steal. But it's a no avail, so that's 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Yeah, they don't want it. But we don't have much open. Buesler's going to come in. Oh, Buesler. Normal the first, and Collins stumped on first.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here's Devereaux. Hit to short, and he's out. So it looks like they've tied themselves
No
up.
runs, no hits, and none left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Jamie Moyer would be taken out, but take me over ball game was played. Yeah, they're going to take him
1 out, base is empty.
They're going to take him out now. And Frowick, who had that W yesterday, is going to come in and get Barry to pop up.
2 outs, base is empty.
And you don't want to interrupt taking out a ball game. And a line out, so the Yankees can't do anything.
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
And I'm going to make the mine.
Top of the 8th.
Here comes Spades.
Strike 3. You're out.
1 out, base is empty.
Boyles, and he hits it to Verdugo. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Ripken, Trevor, he's out, so Weasel does his job.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoot!
Bottom of the 8th.
Under the 8th, here's Scooter. Nice play by Ripken, thankfully for the right.
1 out, base is empty.
Verdugo.
One out, man on first. The defense is playing in at the
And
corners.
carry comes to the right. And he grounds the first. He is going to throw the second. Great idea. Get the
2
leader.
outs, men on first.
And here comes Hunter. And he pops up to third.
No
So,
runs,
Bullet,
1
let's
hit,
just go.
and 1 left
On to the
on.
ninth.
Top of the ninth.
Top of the ninth. Weasel will face Peg, Buford, and Ziki. They're not going to go. They're going to go with Lonnie Smith to lead off. Surprised they're not going to go with Reynolds.
Track
But the
3.
lead off.
1 out, base is empty.
Buford has not done anything. They figure Buford hasn't done anything. So here comes Reynolds now. Get to carry. Bun down the line. Oh, he's being cheeky. He's being cheeky. But Carey's like, take that.
2 outs, base is empty.
Give it to Key. They're thinking Glenn Davis. Yep, Glenn Davis is going to come into fact. And he gets a base hit, but Glenn Davis comes out of nowhere.
2 outs, men on first.
They are going to the bullpen now. Well, they don't have many options, will they? They're going to go with Constantine now.
Ball 4.
All four Anderson. McElmore is not a good hitter, so they can't.
2 outs, men on first and
The
second.
order come in. If you don't get McElmore or whoever, they'll probably pinch it. Wild pitch. High number. 96, so he's okay. First and second.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Well, McElmore hasn't done much. They're gonna go with Gomez. Leo Gomez is gonna come in. Smart move, maybe. It's it to Madugo, he out. So
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
On the line. Who did his job? It's going to be Anthony Telford, who will be coming. Third base goes to Leo. Second goes to Reynolds. First to Glenn Davis. And right field goes to Hammonds. They're going to let Hammonds play right field. So it's Noren, Bauer, and Collins. And Noren's not really done that well. Rizzuto's going to come and check. Because why not? He's dead.
No outs, man on second. The first baseman is playing in.
They're not going to intentionally want Bauer. If Bauer's going to come out, it's going to be served.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
5 RBIs. I'm surprised they're going to let him bunt. Leo sees this and jacks the guy up third. Nice job by Leo Gomez to jump on third base.
1 out, man on first.
Now Collins. I know he's got a home run, but they might be playing him. So they're going to go with Elston Howard. Might as well try a trick play. Grandmother first. They'll get the guy at second. Smart move.
2 outs, men on first.
Yo. Trick him away. Grandmother the Gomez. Got him. So Telford's error doesn't bite.
No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on.
Play to get.
Top of the 10th.
So top of the 10th. Left field will go to Bob Serve. Right field will go to Elston. And first base will go to Eddie Robinson. I would have said Thornberry. So Mike Deverell, the rules are in the 10th. First batter must be walked. So Deverell is walked. Baltimore pretty much is not taking
No outs, men on first. The third baseman is playing in.
All double-digit RBIs.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
More bunt. And Constantine throws to second and gets Deverell.
1 out, men on first.
Now, don't worry, the Yankees, their leadoff guy has to be intentionally walked as well. Wales.
Ball 4.
He'll walk. First and second for Ripken. You walk Ripken. Yeah, you're going to walk Ripken.
1 out,
Wales.
men on first and second.
Hammonds. Yeah, this is the time you intentionally walk.
Ball 4.
Because you got Hammonds coming to the plate, and he's not proven yet.
1 out, bases loaded. They brought the infield in.
Jeffrey Hammonds 0 for 2. We need something. Hit the Madugo. Hard grounder. But they'll get the runner at home. That's not a bad idea. Oh, less than 4. They have a chance at double play.
Safe.
Oh, but Hammond survives. They did get the lead runner. That's all that matters.
2 outs, bases
Now you got
loaded.
Curly Reynolds. Bases loaded. He needs something. And he can't. He flies out. And the Orioles
No
have a
runs,
chance to take
no
the lead,
hits,
but failed.
and 3 left on.
He could have a chance
Bottom of the
to
10th.
tie the series at 2. Elford still coming to the plate. You got Mandel, Scooter, and McDougal. The heart of the order. Fly ball, but Anderson makes the catch 1 down. I thought Mandel.
1 out, bases empty.
Could you imagine making Mandel freaking win the game? Scooter. There's the setter. That's a big one. Now you can intentionally walk.
1 out, man on second.
They're going to intentionally walk McDougal to get to carry.
1 out, men on first and second.
But they're not going to let carry. They're not going to let carry. It is going to definitely be Billy Mine. 3 RBIs. Hit the Ripken. Possible error. Oh boy. No error. They'll get the runner at second. So Scooter into third. Now do you walk Hunter to get Robinson? No.
2 outs, men on first and
Billy
third.
Hunter. It's got a pair. Now they're going to discuss if they should go for Hunter or find a replacement. I don't know who you put for the Yankees to pinch hit for Hunter. He's got a pair of hits, first and third. Yeah, Telford's weak. They're going to say go for it. Who will drive the center? Devereaux will snag the ball. And Hunter is out, and the Yankees go another 10.
No runs,
So
1 hit,
5-5,
and
we
2
go
left
to
on.
inning 11.
Top of the 11th.
Top of the 11th, Constantly is gone. It will have to be, It will have to be Grimm. So it will be Bobby Grimm, 0-2, but they're running out of options. Third base will go to Coleman. Barry Coleman will play third. So you got Davis, Anderson. They will intentionally work with Anderson. Yeah. And now, base hit by Glenn Davis. Now, every inning, from now on,
No outs, man on first.
you can walk.
The
you
third
don't have to
baseman
walk
is
the first
playing
guy.
in.
You have to walk the second one. And because Anderson was up second, they said they will intentionally walk Anderson. I think that's like his 4th walk of the day or something. First and second.
No
to get
outs,
to Leo
men on
Gomez.
first and second. The first baseman is playing in.
Here we go.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Gomez says bunt. Grim says guy at first. So now Devereaux has a chance on an RBI.
1
Can't
out,
intentionally walk
men
him
on
to
second
get
and
to
third.
Baines, because Baines is
They've
tough
brought the
too.
infield in.
Yeah. They're going to have to go. Devereaux. At the short. Possible error. No error. And they're going for the lead runner. They're going for the lead runner. They have to. He's gone. They had to go and get Glenn Davis out. Devereaux will go to first, so nice job.
2 outs, men on first and third.
And now Harold Baines. Do you walk? You can't walk him because Hoyles is due up. And he's got 23 RBIs.
Ball 4.
They walked him anyhow, so he walked him unintentionally. So now Hoyles has a chance to
2 outs,
his
bases
RBI
loaded.
total. He has had 1 RBI today. Double the center. 1 is in, 2 is in, maybe 3. It might go. Oh, Baines went for it. It's a 2
He now
RBI
has
double
3
though.
RBIs today.
Wales with 2 RBIs to make it 7-5.
2 runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
I can't blame
Bottom of the 11th.
Harold for going for it. Telford is out. Olsen is definitely in. It would have been O'Donohue. O'Donohue probably was. Yeah, they told O'Donohue you're coming in the 11th if it's a tie, but it's not a tie. So Greg Olsen comes in for save number 7. This would take him to first place. But Eddie Robinson, Bob Serve, and Nelson Howard. And they will attempt to walk Serve. Yeah, they're gonna lock Serve and pitch to Robinson, who pops up for third.
1 out, base is empty.
And yep, the intentional walk because that's the rule.
1 out, man on first.
Elston. They did it. Very maybe.
1 out. Men on second and third.
Because Nano's up next. Olsen, got through. Good. Deep fly to left. That will score the run. 7-6.
2 outs. Man on second.
The trade-off is big because that's the second out, and Howard did not go home because Anderson threw the third. For sure, Elston didn't go third. So now Mantle. He needs a hit.
Ball four.
2 outs. Men on first and second.
Well, you can't touch the lock Spooner because McDougal is up next. Pitch.
Ball four.
2 outs. Bases loaded.
Olsen's gotta take a deep breath. He wants this save. McDougal to the plate. The pitch. 2 balls. Oh, 2 balls.
2 outs. Bases loaded.
Pressure's on. Pitch. Base hit. No, he didn't. We're tied again.
2 outs. Bases
now,
loaded.
Jerry Coleman is coming in. Olsen is coming out. And it's going to be McGahee who's going to come in to pitch that last. Kevin McGahee is going to come in to pitch. He just needs to get Coleman out. Pitch. Grab by the first. Got him. McGahee does his job.
2 runs,
But the
2
Yankees,
hits,
they
1
need
error,
the bases loaded.
and 3
They
left
do
on.
tie it in the 11th.
Top of the 12th.
On to the 12th. Bob Grimm coming to the plate. Ripken or Hammonds? Yep. Hammonds is due up, so Ripken is going to get the free pass, obviously. You have to walk the first or second guy.
No outs, men on first.
Man, this team,
The third
this game
baseman is
trying
playing
to
in.
outdo the 69 Orioles and the 1908 Cubs game 2 as game of the tournament. Here's Hammonds.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to bunt. Why not? Grimm sees this and gets Ripken at second, so that works out just fine.
1
Thank
out,
you very
man
much.
on first.
Here's Reynolds. And that's a looking hit. Hammonds will jump to third.
1 out, men on first and
So
third.
first and third.
They brought the infield in.
Davis. Can't walk Davis because Anderson's too up. Glenn Davis, who had a key RBI a couple weeks ago. He needs his hit. It's a short base hit. Davis gets the RBI.
1 out, men on first and second.
All right, first and second. You're gonna walk. They're gonna walk Anderson.
Ball four. Take the base.
Well, they're gonna get Grimm out of there. They're gonna walk Anderson to get to Gomez.
1 out, bases
Maybe
loaded.
they'll get Gomez.
They brought the infield in.
They don't have much options for bullpen. Well, Morgan's their closer. They're gonna go with Coleman. They're gonna go with Rip Coleman. Right move. Deep fly ball. That's a sac fly by Gomez to make it 9-7.
2 outs, men on first and third.
We can't intentionally walk people because obviously they got the most spirit like Devereaux.
Ball four. Take the
Blocked
base.
him. Now Baines comes in. Another bases loaded situation.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Bases are juice. Or Baines. It's at the Verdugo. Got him. So 2 runs both have to be enough.
2 runs, 2 hits,
You look lucky.
and 3 left on. Bottom of the 12th.
Yeah, because you have a closer. Mark Williamson was a closer at one time. So Williamson is going to come in for the save. Not a bad idea. You got Hunter, Robinson, and Serve. They're going to intentionally walk Hunter.
Ball four.
No outs, men on first.
Well, who would have been next? It would have been Johnny Blanchard. So Johnny Blanchard would have been the pinch hitter. So Johnny Blanchard, yeah. So Johnny Blanchard will pinch run at first base. Here's Robinson. I go for it, and he's at third. So now the bases. So now you got served.
No outs, men on first and third. The first baseman
They're
is playing
singling.
in.
They're singling the intentional walk.
Call for it.
Load them up to Howard.
No outs, bases loaded. The first baseman is playing
what
in.
Howard can do. Base hit. Yeah, he'll stay.
No outs,
So they're
bases
single by
loaded.
Howard. Now
They
Vera.
brought the infield
Nowhere
in.
to put him though. That's the thing. Hit to Davis. Hard grounder. That they'll get the runner at home. Chance for double play. They got the double play. Davis does the double play.
That's their second double play turn today.
Well, thankfully though for the Yankees, that's 2 outs, not 3. So they got Robinson at home, and then nice job.
2 outs, men on second and third.
3-2-3 is the double play. Now Mantle. The trouble is you can't be touched with what better, but Scooter's a good hitter too. Williamson has to think long and hard. The pitch. Oh my God! Take it
He now has 4 RBIs
you
today.
Kidding
New York wins the game in extra innings.
So long.
Until next
farewell.
time, this is Replay
I'm
Radio
Anderson.
signing off.
Goodbye, Baltimore. There's a game 6, no matter what you feel. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind, hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Yes. Wow. Unreal. What a game. Coleman beats Williamson. Mantle the MVP. Well done. Walk-off. Tater tot. Unreal. What a game. 11-9 in 12 innings. What a game. That ties the series. Unreal. I thought that after the 4th inning, the 4th inning, there wasn't a run to the 11th. I thought they had tired themselves out at 5-5. Not so fast. Well, man, oh man. The Orioles, every one of the first 5, and Leo Gomez. Look at those RBIs with singlets. Chris Hoyles with 3 RBIs. He is the league leader in RBIs. The Yankees, 4 tater tots by Mantle. 2 by Collins. Anyway, the Orioles, 9 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors, and 13 left on base with a 3 for 13 runners in scoring possession. The Yankees, 11 runs on 15 hits, 12 left on base with 3 for 14 with runners in scoring possession. But freaking Mickey Mantle went to Joe Collins, surprised a lot of people by hitting the home run off Mussina. Well, the Yankees used 7 pitchers. The Orioles used 8. The Orioles, Mussina went in 82 thirds, gave up the 5 runs. Poole, Moyer, Furwith, and Talford did great in bullpen work, especially Poole, Moyer, and Furwith, who have yet to give up a run. Greg Olson came in for the save, but choked it. He was looking for save number 7. He blew it. They went with McGahee for the 11th inning to wrap it up. And then after Baltimore scored 2 in the 12th, they needed a new closer. So Williamson was given the chance, but he blew it. And in spades. Anyhow, the Yankees cuts went only 2 innings. Then they went with Don Larson, who they say blew a save. How do you blow a save in the 3rd inning? Regardless of that, Strudefond, Moisler, and Constantine did great job. Bullpen work. Bob Grimm, not so much. He looked like he was going to lose his 3rd match. If the Yankees lost, that was 5 losses, and 3 of them were Bob Grimm's responsibility. But thankfully, and then Coleman pitched the last 2 outs for the win. But thankfully, the Yankees scored 4 in the 12th. Unreal. 5 hours, 22 minutes. What a game. I mean, the game started out big. Brady walked, Malcolm Moore singled, Devereaux bunted, and got Anderson out at 3rd. But Baines singled to score Malcolm Moore, and Hoyle sack fly to make it 2-0 to get Devereaux on. And then when Bauer walked, Joe Collins, he of the 086 batting average heading to today's game, hit the tater tot to make it 2-2. And then after Barra singled and Mantle singled to get Barrett at 3rd, Scooter and grounds into double play. Thankfully for the Yankees, that was only 2 outs, and they scored to make it 3-2. But then the Orioles in the second, Damon Buford singled, David Zagee singled, scored Buford. Buford the second. Brady Anderson walked unintentionally. Macklemore sacked flied. Mike Devereaux grounded out to score Zagee to make it 4-3. Well, Anderson was picked off at third base. Nevertheless, the Yankees scored 2 runs in the second as Hank Bauer grounded out. Well, Carries flew out. Hunter singled. Noren singled. Hunter the third. Bauer grounded out. Hunter scored on the ground out. Collins walked. Messina was yanked for Poole. Barrow walked and then Mantle walked. So 3 straight walks to score a run and make it 5-4. Thankfully for the Orioles, Goodwin winded out. So it was 5-4 until a tater tot by Brady Anderson in the top of fourth took Don Larson out for Strudfield. And it was a battle of wills in the bullpen and all that stuff. The Orioles had the bases loaded in the 10th. Devereaux was given the intentional walk as per usual, the first batter. Harold Baines grounded out to get Devereaux out at second. The Baines stayed at first. Hoyles walked, making it first and second. Ripken was intentionally walked to get to Hammonds, who grounded out. They threw out Baines at home, and then Reynolds flew out the center. The Yankees in the bottom of the 10th, Mantle flew out. Scudrin doubled. Maduga was given the intentional walk. Well, I think they were supposed to intentionally walk they were supposed to intentionally walk Mantle. So that's a mistake on the fact. The Mantle was supposed to be intentionally walked. Well, Scudrin doubled. McDougal intentionally walked. Billy Martin came in for carry, grounded out. And Scudrin got to third base, but Billy Hunter flew out. And then the Orioles seemed to have it. Davis singled. Brady Anderson was intentionally walked. Gomez grounded out, getting Davis to third, Anderson the second. Devereaux grounded out, forcing Davis at home. Baines walked, bases loaded, and then Chris Hoyles hit a double, and then Anderson and Devereaux scored, but Baines went for home and got taken off by Mantle, so it was 7-5. No big deal. Like, it was 2 runs, and then Greg Olson came in to pitch. Eddie Robinson popped out. Serve intentionally walked. Austin Howard singled. And a mistake by Telfer throwing the ball. The one number that he needed to avoid the error didn't happen, so it was second and third. Barra flew out to sack 7-6. Mantle intentionally walked. Scudrin walked unintentionally, and then Gil McDougal singled. Score Austin Howard. And then the bases were loaded. McGahee came in and got Coleman the ground out. And then in the top of the 12th, Ripken got intentionally walked. Hammonds bunted, but Ripken got caught at second. Reynolds singled. Hammonds got the third. Glenn Davis hit a single to make it 8-7. Great job there. Reynolds the second. Brady was intentionally walked. Rip Coleman came in the pitch. Gomez sacked fly to make it 9-7. Devereaux walked. Bases loaded. Baines grounded out. And then in the bottom of the 12th, Mark Williamson came in for the save. Hunter was intentionally walked. Blanchard was run for Billy Hunter. Eddie Robinson singled. Blanchard got to third. Surf was intentionally walked to get to Howard, who hit a single to make it 9-8. And then Barra grounded out into a double play. Robinson got caught at home, and Barra was out. So it looked like that was it. That was still 2 outs, and then Mantle drove a pitch for a 3-run shot. Score him, Serve, and Howard. And the Yankees went 11-9. All right, so let's look at the series stats. So the stats are now 20-19 for the Yankees. Yankees won 3-2 in game 1. Orioles 2-1. Then Baltimore 6-5. Now 11-9. Which was just a solo walk-off home run because it would have been the 4th straight one-run game. But hey, 2 runs isn't that bad. 20-19. Look at this. Baltimore scored 5 runs in the 10th inning and further. The only inning they've scored more runs in is the 4th with 7. The Yankees have scored 6 runs in extra innings. Well, both teams have scored 14 runs in the first 9 in the innings 1-9 and then 6-5. 4 from the first. So the Orioles and all that. RBIs wise, 6 by Hoyles, 4 by Cal Ripken. Lots of people have 1 RBI, including Tim Hollett, who only had 1 at bat but got an RBI. The bullpen, 4-5-4. Bullpen's terrible. Olsen and Messina have done terribly in the bullpen, in a sense. So Mark Williams has pitched 3 of the first 4 games of the series, but of course he blew the save. The Yankees, Lots of people have had 2 games and all that. RBIs wise, Mando now has 7 in the series, 3 by Gil McDougall. Pitching wise, they have a 4.38. Cooks and Grimm have not done well in the bullpen. Well, they've tried. Stewart has thrown 4 innings. Tommy Burns only threw 3 and 2/3. So Stewart, Turley, and Ford. So what a game. What a series. 20-19. Now, because the game was 5 hours, we're going to cut into 69 Orioles and the 1908 Cubs in the 7th inning. Dave May. I don't think so. Chico Salmon is the DH. They said they have to make him DH. The Cubs go with Heidi Zimmerman, Evers, Sheckard, Schultz, Chance, Steinfeld, Del Howard, Kid Durbin. Zimmerman has done nothing but score big.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Replay Radio is live from Chicago.
The only reason
Top
why
of the
we're going to
first.
the 7th is because the other game took too long. So when you go to the 7th, it's 2-0 Cubs. They look like the sweep. Here comes Chico. And a nice play by Tinker. Thank goodness that Orville.
One out, bases empty.
Here's Etchebarren. And he flies to left. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Belanger. And he grounds it to Tinker. Got him. 3 up, 3 down.
An easy inning to score.
Easy
1, 2,
peasy,
3.
lemon squeezy.
Bottom of the 7th.
On the 7th. Palmer might as well stay out there. Tinker. Sashi. Strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Evers. Pops up. 2 down.
2 outs, bases empty.
Should be Sheckard. He has one of the 2 RBIs. And he pops up. Palmer might as well stay out there.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoo!
Top of the 8th.
Here comes Davey. And he grounds it. Steinfeld, who gets him at first. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Buford. And he flies. Don Buford flies to left field. 2
2
down.
outs, bases empty.
Blair. Regard to center. Howard will not be able to make the play. It's a single by Blair. As Blair held down.
2
Howard
outs,
was
man on
standing
first.
there. Slago has struck. Robinson. Rounds out. Tinker does the job. Goose check. Not really high. It is 2-0. You might as well keep him in big.
No runs,
I don't
1
think
hit,
Orville will
and
want
1
to come
left
out
on.
of the game.
Bottom of the 8th.
On the 8th, you got Schultz, Chance, and Steinfeld. There's no way Chance is going to take himself out of the game. They're lining up to Belanger. Goose check. Palmer might as well continue the pitch.
1 out, bases empty.
Okay, 16 forward relief. Yeah, he might as well pitch. Might as well. Chance. Will pop up. Robinson makes a catch. 2 down. That's Brooks Robinson, that is.
2 outs, bases empty.
2-0, and here comes Steinfeld. They did it.
2 outs, man on first.
Yep, they are going to take Howard out. Howard is coming out, and it's going to be Slago. Because why not? Slago's going to come in. Possible wild pitch. It has to be higher than a... Well, if it's a wide, it's a not wild pitch. So runner goes to second. So Slago, they might as well.
2 outs,
They're up
man
2-0.
on second.
Orvo looks good on the mound. And a fly ball to center. Blair makes the catch. Oh well, that's good.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
2-0 Cubbies.
Top of the 9th.
Got Powell, Robinson, and Salmon against Orville. They need a center fielder, and now it will be Slago who will come into play center. So Orville 1-1 with a 1-8 for your rate. Here's Powell. And he grounds to third, so 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Brooks. Paragraph single, so. And he grounds at the first. Chance stumps on first base himself. That's 2. 1 more
2
out.
outs, bases
and
empty.
we have a finalist. Chico Salmon. Ellie Hendricks might as well come in. And it doesn't work. Pop up. It's the 1908 Cubs get the sweep.
Wins a close one. Goodbye, everybody.
They do what they do in the dead ball era. Use their pitching. Orville wins. Palmer drops to 3-1, and overall is the MVP. And no comeback this time for the 69 Orioles. They were down 3-0 to the Tigers and came back to win. Not this time. The only RBIs Shuckert and Zimmerman. Well, man, Heine Zimmerman has come out of freaking nowhere. Well, the Orioles 6 hits, 2 errors, 6 left on base. The Cubs 2 runs on 8 hits and an error, 7 left on base. Overall drops his ERA to 1.78. Palmer pitched okay. Yeah, so in the third inning, the Cubs scored. Well, Clayton popped up. Tinker singled. Tinker stole second. Evers singled to get Tinker to third, and then Shuckert singled to score Tinker. The second run came when Wildfire struck out. Chance singled and stole second. Steinfeld walked first and second. Howard flew out, and Chance got to third base. Zimmerman singled. The series stats are 28-15 are your runs. Cubs win 7-2, 15-12, 4-1, 2-0. So 5-3, 3-2 are the differentials. But in their ballpark, Westside grounds, they outscored the Orioles 6-1 on that merit. The Orioles outscored the Cubs only in the third inning, 6-3, and that was it. Everything else was there. Seventh inning was a tie, but I don't count ties. Who the fuck calls ties? RBIs, the best RBI guy, Paul Blair, 5 RBIs in the round. 2 by Mark Belanger. Lots of people have 1. Hitting, the best hitter for the Orioles was Robinson, batting 7 for 15, 467. Boog Powell only was 2 for 16. That's yikes. Davey Johnson was 2 for 13. Boog had an RBI, but Davey Johnson no RBIs and all that. Baltimore's pitching a 6.75 ERA. Harden could not do anything in 3 games pitching. Mike Cuellar could not do anything. Pete Reichert came in for 1/3 of an inning, gave up 30 runs. The Cubs, their big RBI guys, Frank Schultz with 5, Harry Steinfeld with 5, and Heine Zimmerman with 5 RBIs. Of all people, Heine Zimmerman puts up 5 RBIs in 1 round. He does his job. Sure does. Well, don't discount Jimmy Shuckert. He had 3 RBIs and so did Johnny Kling. Best batting average, Zimmerman was 6 for 9. So, yeah, he played every game, 6 for 9. Frank Schultz, 8 for 15, and people thought he didn't want to play. They didn't put him in game 3 to start, but they said, DH, now, come on, Schultz. Come on. Pitching wise, 308. Three Finger Brown, Spongeberg, and Lundgren all did terribly, but that doesn't matter. I mean, games will be games. So we have a sweep. So the 1908 Cubs have the sweep. They have some extra time to think about it. They will wait till at least Saturday to find out their opponent. Because tomorrow's Game 5 of Baltimore Yankees is not completely meaningless. It's meaningless to the fault that we know that it's 2-2 and Summit. Well, whoever wins will be up 3-2. Will Baltimore take the 3-2 lead home? Or will the Yankees go into Baltimore with a 3-2 lead and trying to make things happen? Especially after that famous Game 4 walk-off by Mickey Mantle. And again, we have another classic game and all that. That's just amazing. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.